Tu chuna kan chimdu me zayda sitiachen. A beautiful cross in the jungle of Chinland in Burma. This like koram chung ya me lairam tupitanga vailamta aido tuk mi pakhat tina asalai kan vulei a hin sifak san lai lo in kan ko na in pathian ni hin kan missionary na siang boy den ha mang in American Baptist missionary na mang in kan sina thong tha akan chim ve cha kan ni chu thing la ram tanga thong tha na kan chima hin sar tu pathian he hin kan in nei deu deu ti he fiang ngai chu ronga kan chin ram fing la tlang la Myanmar ram mun ron than ha he kan tlai chan khun na ka se kan lai ram te kan tlai chan nak chu tlang chung te a ai do tuk mi vai lam ta khri vai lam ta chu kan siang boin ha ni akan phun piak ruang baka hin sem kol hol hin ka thiam lo na en van chim ning lo general ye si ye nuan pa mu chang in gang gang tao ma hau ne ya gang ta khu ma ma ya nai do le general di me ji po ma si ti pi mya ne chung noi mya om ma e wen ge li tia ho do ka phan sin sin ne bu bi ro ni sat la ba de da chang chin pi ye hla pa de tong dan twe ne မြန်မာနိုင်ငံရဲ့လှပတဲ့နေရာတွေကိုကျွန်တော်နှိမ့်သိမ့်လှပါတယ်အကြောင်းကတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့များတို့ဟာ American Baptist Missionary များတို့ထိုင်မှဧဝံဂေလိတရားကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ကရရှိထားတော့ခါခံစားရတော့ခါကျွန်တော်တို့အတ္တဟာအာစီရဲ့ပါနွန်ပါပေမဲ့ဝိညာဉ်အဖြစ်တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့များချမ်းသာနေပါတယ်လို့ကျွန်တော်ပြောလိုပါတယ် On March 15, 1899, Reverend Arthur Carson and his wife Mrs. Laura Carson, an American Baptist missionary couple, planted a cross of Christ in Hakha, Chinland in Myanmar. This year marked the 27th anniversary of their arrival. Many Baptists in Myanmar have ties to American Baptists who sent numerous missionaries to Burma. One night, they arrived in Hakha. Lawyer Laura was in tears. She exclaims, I can do it. I simply can't do it. I thought I could go with you anywhere that God called you and walk alongside you. Oh, Arthur, I can't endure living out my life in this awful place among these loathsome people. Her tears reflect not only her disappointment about the place and the people, but also her struggle to face the situation with courage. She felt as though they were isolating themselves from the world, retreating into the harsh net of the Chin jungle, unable to experience anything beyond it. However, God had an unexpected plan to comfort Laura. The following day, as their porter came to be paid, an unusually attractive Chin girl, about 18 years old, and wearing a skirt that barely reached her knees, approached them to say goodbye. She pat Laura's face with a grimy hand and smiled into her eyes. As Laura looked at the girl's bright, cheerful face, she recalled Reverend Drummond's statement, "Love is the greatest thing in the world." The girl's present touch her heart and allow her to see beyond the grim and filthy to the deep needs of the soul. This moment inspired the couple to begin crime mission by planting a beautiful cross in the jungle of Chinland. No one knows these teenage Chin girls, but I gave her a new name, Jingbiakta. Jingbiakta in 28 during the third CBC USA conference hosted by the Dallas Chin Baptist Church, Texas. From the stump of Jesse, the father of David, a shoot grew, and a branch from his roots bore much fruit in Chinland. The roots of this cross spread throughout Chin State, leading many Chins to become disciples of Christ. Today, there are many crosses in Chin Strait and across the globe, including in North America, Europe, and Australia. Unfortunately, many crosses in Chinland have been destroyed by the Burmese military junta. Since 1962, we have endured suffering under this dictatorship. Throughout my life, Burma has been filled with fear, ruled by guns, where rights and freedoms are non-existent. Our nation is becoming poorer due to ongoing lockdowns, making us one of the poorest countries in the world. We continue to raise our voices, proclaiming the absence of human freedom in our country. Recently, there had been heavy gunfire across Burma, escalating into a conflict that has lasted for 5 years, almost 5 years now. Thousands of innocent lives have been lost, and the Burmese army has burned countless homes. It is heartbreaking to witness the prolonged suffering of our people. We wonder why this pain continues and whether any nation is willing to stand by us and offer support. We desperately need assistance and a strong voice from the United States government, especially from President Donald Trump. Despite our challenges, we hold on to hope for a brighter future for Myanmar, where peace and healing can finally take root. Why have we endured this prolonged suffering? Is there any nation across the globe that can extend a helping hand? We urgently need support and a strong advocate from the U.S. government, particularly from our President, Donald Trump. Amidst the turmoil, we cling to a flicker of hope for a brighter future for Myanmar, where peace and prosperity can ultimately prevail. And really, until today, many people, thousands of people, fled from our Chinland. We cannot stay in our Chinland, and thousands are in Mizoram, India, as refugees. And until today, our people are fighting for freedom and justice in Burma, for federal democracy in Burma. We need your help, really, because many crosses in the Chin Hills, the Chin Straits, are destroyed by the military junta. That is why we need to have protection. We need to have assistance. And I expect God will provide through US government or other governments in the Gulf. Thank you so much, Reverend Dr. Sidukam, Senior Pastor, Chin Baptist Mission Church, Baltimore, Maryland. Thank you.